Alright, test, test, test. Let's turn off some effects. There we go. Cool. Should be just this and my heater. Cool. I think I'm streaming. Let's see. Oh, play some music. Just kidding. I'm not gonna play some music. I'm gonna level that camera a little bit. It looks a little. That's mildly better. Whatever. That's cool. I'm out of desk space. I wish I. You know what? I'll just use a drawer. Clever. Yo, alright, I'm not doing music right now, actually. I got some modules in the mail that I'm really excited about. So, they came in pretty cool packaging, almost like Winter Bloom quality packaging, although that's like top tier. But I got some modules from Error Instruments that I wanted to sort of unbox. All I've done is take the popcorn out of the box. So, let's see, I wonder if this is a better camera angle. Yeah, we can set that there. Yeah, can we see? Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, so I got 3 modules from Error Instruments. Mostly, I convinced myself that I would save shipping if I got all 3 at once. But, that's stupid. So this first one, I'm really excited about. I think this is what it is. Yeah, so instructions or something. And this module. Spanky. Let's see, am I holding that right? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so Spanky, I think, is going to be a sick sort of drummy monster machine. Pots feel good. Comes with a risque back and cable. Not sure why there's a little spike there, but that's pretty good. Anyway, it feels solid. Let's see what's in there. A little row of LEDs under there, like 3.5 millimeter or whatever those are. I don't even remember. Or 3.28 or 4. It's one of those numbers. Couple of nice push buttons. They're not clicky. I don't know. Yeah, cool. And yeah, it's a little risque there. Cool. That's funny. All right, next module, and don't worry, I'm going to plug all these in too. I just wanted to crack these open first because they came in such nice packaging. I felt like obligated to buy this one. I don't know much about this. I have watched the demos on it, but there's not. You only get so much of it of a demo. But this is the Lucifer. It may be an oscillator for me, or more like a drum. Voice, we'll see. I couldn't help it. So yeah, it's a beautiful module. Yeah, nice smooth potentiometers, not much to it. A 3-way switch here. It actually, I might rotate. No, I can't rotate it. The 3-way switch is up and down, and yeah, I don't know. I wish it was sideways actually, but note to future design iterations. Looks like a Vactrol here or something. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, little Vactrol. Almost like a little DIY one, but not really. Yeah, Vactrol, Tiny 85. Yeah, pretty good. Little module. Lucifer. Excited to hear this one. Comes with, like, all of these come with the cable, which I will not be using because I like to test them first. It's got some cool stickers and instructions. And this monster of a module is the big bad one that helped spur this poor decision. These are actually not at all the top 3 modules I should have bought for my new case, but when you make interesting things, it's hard to pass them up. Ooh, this one's torn out of its purple bag a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get it out. This is the Loop Man. Okay, what are you hung up on? I'm like debating destroying the mesh bag because it really doesn't want to leave the mesh bag. Oh, it's caught up on some of the stabbies on the back. The reason I'm not destroying the mesh bag is because it might be good for when I gift things to people. Reuse, recycle, all that stuff. How you doing, Benjamin? I know you know what all this stuff does already. Benjamin's like a handful of YouTube videos away from being like a professional modular consultant. And I mean that in the best way. Okay, I think we're unhooked. Nope, one more thing. Alright, cool. That was the hardest part of the whole thing. Okay, so this is the Loopman. Loopman. And it's pretty much what you expect. Play, stop, record, volume, FM, AM, FM radio, which I very much am looking forward to the AM, FM radio. Cool tape here, speed knob. I plan to use this for like a drum voice, basically, is what's going to happen. Like, this thing is super boss. It comes with instructions, I think, yeah, and it looks like another tape. I don't think the extra tape was part of the deal, but thanks. I got a handful of freebies with this order, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I also love that it's just like a modded cassette player. Like it straight up is like a, I don't know if it's Sony Walkman or what brand it is, but it's a it's a cassette tape, like Walkman, glued to a panel as far as I can tell, with some minor circuit bending happening in there. So you've got the circuits bent stuff going into the cassette tape. I don't know if they did any custom PCB. I may take this apart at some point just to see, depending on how hard it is to take apart, but it looks like there's screws on the back, so it's probably doable. So you can just pop the tape out, pop a new one in, go time. I'm very excited about this. Weird. This is a really goofy looking tape because it doesn't have the usual pegs. It has like a 3D printed set of guts that I think, I don't know, we'll have to see how it works. Pretty cool. Try that out. And then I also got a couple more things. One was this. I don't know what's in this bag. It just says free stuff, thanks, and then my name. So I gotta show that. Hey, are these the like glowy patch cables? I'm gonna have to plug these into something. Let's see. What has output voltage and is small or big? I don't know. Let's try big, because that's easier. I'm excited. These are weird looking cables. If they light up, I'll be stoked. Where's an LFO? Yeah, you. Oh yeah, they light up 100%. Let me change the camera angle. Yeah, so, whoops, wrong camera angle. Let's see. This camera angle, yeah, they're lighting up. That's pretty cool. I'll slow the LFO down a little bit. Yeah, bipolar LEDs, everybody. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Error. Stoked about these. It's a closed loop tape, though. Yeah, so that tape you asked about, it's just like I think it's like a 4-second loop, and I think this one is as well. I'm not sure. We'll see. It says loop on it, so yeah, I'll have to test that out. Yeah, so there's those, and then the last thing I'm weirdly excited about is just a little shoot, I don't remember the name of the part. It's like an EMF reader or something. There's a error instrumency name for it, but it's essentially something you can use as a CV source or maybe audio source, based on like sticking it to computers and stuff. Has a little suction cup on it. Pretty cool cable. Yeah, I'm stoked about this. Yeah, glowing cables. These are cool. I'm gonna have to try them out. They're not yellow, but not gonna complain. That's cool. All right, now is the fun part of I guess, do I go get my cable tester and test these out? Because I can't remember if I've tested all of the gray cables. I'm actually officially, well, if I'm not out, I'm pretty close to out of my rainbow cables. Like, here's one, but it's like my tester cable that is way too long. We could use this and just test them one at a time. That works. What do you think? Should have guessed that the back of this one would look like this. Should not show that on camera. Yeah. Okay, let's fire up the new rig though. I can do that on camera. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, alright. I have to detangle some cables for just a second. Created a headphone nightmare for myself. I also think this cable might not be long enough to reach over there. We'll see. Anyway, let's try Spanky first because it has some cool stuff to it. Let's see. You're probably a bottom row. But which way is the... There you go. Let's do it here. Nothing exploded. We have lights. If I increase tempo, yeah, or decrease tempo, you can see things flashing. I'm not sure why. There's probably... Oh, it's in fast mode. That was why. Yeah, there we go. So they're sort of greenish. Even though they're yellow LEDs, the transparent parts on PCBs tend to be just a little bit greenish. Let's get some cables. Gotta put my headset down for this. Alright, we have cables, some patchwork cables. I think first order of business is to send the audio out to a mixer. I don't know what to expect, so this could be really... I'm going to mute it first, actually. So let's unplug you. Plug this in, it is muted. Can I turn it down? Yeah. I'm going to turn it way down just in case it's super loud. Okay. Shouldn't hear anything right now. Okay. Yeah, nothing good, because there's nothing being triggered yet. Now, if we send every other to the, I don't know, R, we should maybe hear some stuff. Make sure things are on. All right, we've got some clicks. Oh, hey, it can make that sound that you hear when you stop being able to hear stuff. Okay, so we've got that. Tempo, sound. This is gonna do something here. Let's see. Nothing yet. can't tell if I'm doing anything or if it's doing anything. I think that's pretty typical error. Alright, let's slow that down just a hair. Put a second drum in. It's really loud. Let me turn that down just a hair. I like that there's a reset button in case it glitches too hard and freezes. I'm not hearing much with this, but that might not be the module. I'm at a high altitude where it's extremely dry. Let's go faster. And then you can go into super fast mode. I'm gonna have to tip this back a little bit. I don't even know if you can see this. I think you can see it. Huh, just rest it right there on the cable. Do I need to moisturize? I think I might, so I'm going to actually switch to a different module. Are we ready for Lucifer or Lukeman? I think Lucifer would be a good one next. Either way, I'm happy with this one. I'm going to have to figure out the distortion thing. Yeah, it's got some good sound in there. Come on, buddy. Here, you know what doesn't have moisture issues? Patch cables. Maybe that's the trick. No? Yeah, so it's probably fine. Yeah, I think it's just that, which is weird because my micro freak is fine, but maybe there's just enough. I don't know. Anyway, next module, huh? Alright, let's mute this for a second so it doesn't like pop or anything when I unplug it and put it into a different module. Also, I would like to point out that on the next module, because this one's got a risque design on the back, shrouded headers. Nice job. Another company doing the right thing. Thank you, Error Instruments, for making my life easy. Alright, we have Lucifer. Let's see what you sound like. This could be fun. I may use math to trigger it, we'll see. So there's Lucifer. Again, sorry if the audio is really loud. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn down to a pleasant one of those. And again, Oh, that's cool. I like some of these sounds already. Not even filtered yet. Cool. There's a noise out. A couple of CVs for whatever these do. It's like a dual oscillator, I think. Ooh. Oh, I like that noise. I'm just gonna leave that pitch right there for a second and check the chat. Yeah, I'm digging this module. I don't think it's going to be 1 volt per octave by any means, but we can find out. Let's see, let me grab a couple longer bar talk cables and get the pitch out from something. I think I'm going to take it from the bass and mute the bass. Mute. You want to mute everything that's not this module so that if I make sounds, it's not a big deal. Or if I play the keyboard, make sure we're on lead track. Let's do bass track. Yeah. So that's this pitch here that you can't see. That's okay. And I'm just going to run them both one at a time over. Well, let's do both. All right. Yeah, this will be sick with the filter. Like it. These don't seem to do much other than maybe cycle through voices once the pitch CV is in there. Oh, that's super vocal. Now, it also has a gate in, so I imagine if I go ahead and patch maths in with the, here, let's, slightly less intense. I think the end of cycle is a trigger on maths. Yeah, let's do that. And drum out. Cool. Lucifer. Pretty cool. I'm excited about it. Definitely curious to see whether it's going to be a drum or a voice. I don't know. It's good at both. All right, now for the main event, and probably the biggest power suck of all of these is the Loopman. Will this be the sampler that I finally get along with? Probably not, but we'll try. Like it's not, I don't think it's a stereo tape delay or anything like that. Or it's not a tape delay at all, I don't think. It's just, let's see. Okay. Stay. Yeah, let's see if we can get some sound out of it first before I do anything else. I think you are sound. So we have gate out and out. Light sensor, CV through trigger and gate and in. Okay. So gate out and out. So I'm going to do the regular out first, just to see. Is there a power switch or anything on this side that I need to worry about? Let's see, tape, radio. Let's go radio. And we do have FM radio stations here.
Explain what one top administration official meant when she said this.
So we've got some audio coming in.
Right now, which is most
can I patch it to be a tape delay? I'm not sure, because it only has only has 2 playheads that I can see, so I don't think it's going to tape delay it. But let's hit record.
Voting rights legislation.
I see ribbon going. I'm going to give it
Biden will press for
4 seconds or so.
On Capitol Hill tomorrow.
A day after the president forcefully urged senators to send voting rights bills to his desk, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell ripped the speech as divisive.
The president's rant yesterday was incoherent,
okay, wrong button.
incorrect, and beneath his
Now let's go
Senate
back to the
Majority
tape
Leader
so
Chuck
we don't have to
Schumer
listen to news. We're just going to listen to that little clip on repeat.
Urged senators to send voting rights bills to his desk.
Oh, you can already see it's not like perfectly taped. Let's see, volume.
Urged senators to send voting rights bills to his desk.
No, there's a volume somewhere.
Ripped the speech as divisive. Urged senators to send voting rights bills to his desk. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell ripped the speech as divisive. Urged senators to send
Okay,
voting rights
that's a
bills to his
funny
desk.
loop.
Senate
I'm
Minority Leader Mitch
going to turn the volume up a little bit.
ripped the speech as divisive.
Urge senators to send voting rights bills to his desk. Senate Minority Leader Mitch
How fast can it go?
Divisive. Urge senators to send voting rights bills to his desk. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell ripped the speech as divisive.
Oh, yeah. This one should be called Lucifer right here. Hey, sorry I'm not giving you actual music. I got really excited. It's a new module day, so we're trying stuff out. I have the patience to try to install modules on camera. So we're testing some stuff out. Okay, now let's go back to tape and find a static station. Take the audio out. Whoops, sorry about that. Gate out is what I wanted to test next, because this also has a gate in, a trigger in. So let me slow that down just a little bit. Heck yeah. Oh, and there's an audio in and an audio through. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. So if you wanted to pipe some audio in and bypass it, smart. And there's I should have tested the sensor out with the tape. I'll do that in a second. But yeah. Yeah, okay, so I like this. I like this sound already, even just for the radio. But I'm pretty sure we could do something like, let's stop this for a second. Go to, I guess I can just hit record. Give it a few seconds. With this fancy owl tape. With this crazy 3D printed contraption that I don't fully understand how it works. I guess there's no teeth on the thing. I'll have to take a closer look at that in better light. Alright, that's probably enough. So stop is over here. Play. And now what we can do, I think I screwed it up by having that knob really slow, but we'll see. Let's see. Maybe it didn't do what I expected. It should record, right? I can hit record. Maybe, you know what, I probably just had it too slow. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, you know what the problem is here? I didn't go back to tape. Haha. See, I don't even know how to use this. Alright. That's kind of cool. I'll need to record some better noise in for like slowing and speeding up, but that's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, this is like making me want to jam. So I think what I'm going to do is plug this sucker in. It's going to go right roughly up here. Lucifer will be up here and Spanky will be right here. Yeah. I wish I should have gone to the post office today because I really need those M2.5 nuts so I can load it up before I put too many modules in, but whatever. Let's have some fun. Thank you all. Thank you, Error Instruments. Also, let's just highlight this again because it's cool. These light up cables I very much appreciate. Did not have to include those, but very cool. How many are there? I think there's 2. Yeah. And let's see. Let's plug one into an LFO so you can see the full effect. Yeah. Positive and negative with the LFO. Pretty cool. I'm not sure why this end's red and that end's green. That's pretty cool too. I don't know. Anyway, have a good evening, y'all. Don't know if I'll stream again because there's a new episode of Boba Fett. Enthusiastic Electrons, you're the best. Aussie Digi, you're also the best. Jarab, Haig, and Tone. Glad you all joined. I mean, I also could like go through like some of the paperwork that came with it. I don't know. I was hesitant to open these up because they came with some nice 3mm, or not 3mm, M3 screws, which I don't use, but they're black. So if you like that, that's cool. I hope that's a tattoo. Looks like a sticker. Air Empire. I love, like, these are my favorite manuals, like printed on a piece of paper, quickly cut out and like folded up. Actually, let me hold this one under camera. This is Lucifer's manual. Pretty good. You can find it on the website. The tape box thing is the Loopman, and here's the that's not the manual for it. There is a manual for it somewhere in front of me. In here. Let me get these screws fully sealed up so I don't lose them. It's the Loopman. It's sort of it's just a Walkman glued to something. And more stickers, cool. I like that yellow sticker. I'll probably use the yellow sticker. And here are the instructions. audio input, gate trigger in to make drums or percussion, right? Like, it just has probably an LPG in there, or not an LPG, Vactrol in there for the gate. And there's the drum out audio and the regular audio out. So you could, do both of those and do cool stuff with that. You can hear when you're recording by having a through. That's kind of cool. And not much else. Control voltage for the speed. Oh, right. Light sensor too. An LDR. I don't know about LDRs. I think they sort of wear out pretty fast, but yeah, these are great manuals. I love the ads with a QR code on there that are like, I don't know, probably Photoshopped Walkman ads or something. I don't know. Pretty cool. Definitely like the stickers, like the packaging. Don't care about the gray cables though, because they can't be trusted. They're not rainbow cables. Also, I'm like hardcore about testing all my cables before I plug them in. And I have a really nice cable tester, like Arduino-based cable tester that I made using somebody else. Like somebody else had designed a PCB around it and wrote the software, so I didn't like make it, but I put it together, so that kind of counts. Anyway, I use that because you just plug in the cables and it'll tell you if something is shorting. Hold on, I have to make sure this one's like... Okay, yeah, Spanky manual, here we go. Okay, touch distortion, it's capacitive, so it works on the water on your body. You see how much I drink water and it didn't work for me. That doesn't mean anything, it's really dry up here. You'll hear kind of bass line made of distortion. So I'm going to try that a bit, figure it out. That's not really a deal breaker, but I think it would be a really nice performative measure if I can get that working reliably. Maybe I just need to be really sweaty, so like I can only play it after working out. You can sync it. It's got its own little sequencer. That's part of why I liked it. It's just essentially a little clock divider there, which A, saves me on needing a clock divider. B, it's just kind of fun to use as a sequencer. So yeah, pretty cool. Nice job, Error Instruments. Spanky and Lucifer with the gold. I like the copper brass look on a lot of these. Especially love the black panel versions. The black panel version of the Indian Resonator was really tempting, but I decided not to go that deep into the money burning pit. Anyway, have a good evening. Hope you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see them. They're Euro racks. They're pretty small. I gotta like get closer. Loopman, Error Instruments, Spanky with the gold spike. That was the thing that sealed the deal. There was that little gold spike. I was like, okay, it's got this. I'm in. And then Lucifer has 3 night modes. White night, don't know what the middle night is called, and then the dark night is on the bottom. And it's like a Scandinavian folklore thing, I think. I don't know. I'm curious to learn more a little bit about this one. So yeah, pretty cool. And again, all of these are like through hole components. These would be a fun DIY kit. Yeah. Anyway. Why don't you have any? Yeah, these are all weird instruments. Like, these are different than anything that I usually get. So, very excited. Looking forward to see what I can do with this monster. I'm like, let's look at this tape real quick. Come on, let go. Camera. Is there an eject? Oh, let's stop it first. How do I get you out of here? Should just pop out. Okay. Yeah, so this tape, I don't know if you can see it. Let's get some instructions because it's white. It can improve the contrast, but it's kind of funky. You see how there's no where's the other tape actually? Might be a good one to compare to. there aren't the usual, I don't know what you call them, the things that spin the tape on it. So I don't really know. Like, it looks like it's a single plastic part. Yeah, I don't know that spinning does anything in here. So it must be moving it some other way. Ah, yeah, here we go. Looks like there's a wheel up here that's a little grippy wheel. So it's moving the tape that way. These are pretty much just for show. Means, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the spool. The spool doesn't have the, like, these have little arm, like, legs sticking out, like ridges sticking out. And there's usually countering ridges on a normal cassette tape, and they spin it. But it looks like maybe this is driven elsewhere. You know what? Let's plug it back in and see, because I'm curious now. It's a mystery. All right, hit play. Yeah, it's that wheel. Yeah, that wheel is just enough to drive it. That's cool. All right. It's probably how regular tape players work. I just don't know because I've not done any hardware hacking on them yet. Mostly because they're kind of expensive to me for something that I'm probably going to break. But what I would like to do is make a low-budget tape delay, which requires hacking a bit of a tape. Maybe these tapes will work for it because they're infinite loops, so I don't need to make a tape. Yeah, I think I can do it. What's up, CK? You just missed me testing out Lucifer, Spanky, and Loopman. Yeah, I'm out.